Mr. Khara, a lot of yes and no on what would be State Bank of India's approach towards their investment in Yes Bank.
Well, we have not yet deliberated the subject in the board of the bank, so it would be premature for me to really share my thoughts on this particular subject.
But in general, do you think eventually, it may be not in this meeting, maybe not in this quarter, but eventually down the road, SBI would be looking at exiting their exposure to Yes Bank completely?
See, we have to keep in mind that it's an investment which you have done. So we would be very mindful in terms of ensuring that we derive value out of this investment. So we will be very mindful in terms of how the markets are looking at the offload aspect and how much we should do so that we don't destroy the economic value of this investment.
Mr. Khara, FY23 was about rising interest rates. It was about corporates repricing their loans. How do you see FY24 moving differently? Because at some point in time, sir, interest rates will peak out, but affordability will be challenged.
Yeah, I think I expect the year 24, the way the inflation trajectory is, I expect that in the year 24 we should see more of stability of the interest rate regime, and of course there is a component of the increase in interest rate and the ability of various entities to absorb this increase in interest rate. But I would say that if you really look at it, the kind of interest rate movement which has happened, and so long as there is an opportunity for the corporates to absorb or to pass it on, so they don't mind borrowing, and that's why the demand is very, very important factor. If at all there is a demand, then their ability to pass on the interest also is very much there. So I think I expect that, considering the demand which is seen in the economy and the kind of visibility of the demand going forward too, uh, the corporates probably feel that it's an opportunity for them, and for that probably increased cost of borrowing is not as much of a deterrent. And we in any case expect that in the coming year there would be more stabilization of interest rate. So I think overall, I would say that they would be looking at it as an opportunity to really serve the demand and improve their turnover and improve their profitability too.